Ladies and gentlemen, today is very important occasion of AIS that we all here together. I'm very happy and proud to have this great party. The year 2015 is passing and the new year is coming. Honestly, I would like to share with you a lot of things, but I'm afraid lacking time. Therefore, I will show you the following video clip.
Hi everyone, I'm Har. I have been working at American International School for nearly 1 year, and with the fabulous environment here, I think I can gain lots of experience in teaching. And today, I'm going to share my best experience to you all. As far as you know, the effective lesson requires many factors. Personally, to get it, we have to make the vivid lesson as well as create the comfortable atmosphere in the class. Speaking of making the vivid lesson, there are many ways to do. We can design the PowerPoint with colorful pictures, sounds, and attractive effects. For example, with the vocabulary part, I often use the TV to show the pictures of that topic and let students practice. Or I can go on the internet to find some videos or play a small game. I think it results in a high outcome. To me, besides transferring the knowledge to the student, we need to pay attention to the atmosphere of the class. And this is the second way I want to talk. Being a male teacher with humorous character, I think I can do it well. Okay, let's take a look at some examples. If I see many students in my class feel bored and sleepy, I will pause the lesson immediately and do something interesting. For example, I can do a magic trick, tell a funny story, and even imitate the voice of the kid, or your man, or the master. For example, and I can use some funny gesture actions to make them laugh, and I think it's very useful. In general, to have a successful class, the teacher should consider lots of aspects carefully. And that's all about my sharing today. Thanks for watching me. On the occasion of New Year, I wish you all good health, happiness, and success in your life. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name's Lee. I'm teacher of iSchool and I've been teaching solutions materials for teenagers. You know what? Teaching is such a phenomenal experience that I have ever had, and somehow it's quite like a demanding job. So basically the difficulties that needs to be solved are definitely inevitable. So today is an extreme honor to share with all of you guys the difficulties that I dealt with and some possible solutions to eliminate such difficulties. Well, I think one of the most outstanding drawbacks is something related to mother tongue. I know it's really hard for young students to deal with something totally brand new like English. In terms of vocabularies, grammars, a lot of phrasal verbs, idioms, slangs, cultural issues as well. Because most of the time they tend to think in their mother tongue first, and the result is quite a Vietnamese structure, which makes them less native and more foreign. This is really hard and complicated, but one way is giving them the steps, the forms, and patterns of grammar. Normally, I asked my students to study in phrases, not individual words, and help them to apply the words they already learned into practice, into making sentences, and then they are aware of the fact that in which context they should use this word or that word. Okay, technically it sounds a bit boring, doesn't it? But later, hopefully, students can easily follow the steps to speak and write correctly. Okay, that's what I really want to share with all of you guys today. And finally, I wish you all health, critical success, and a happy new year. Thank you so much for
Hello everyone,
watching.
my name is Kiều Anh. I work as an English teacher at Võ Văn Hát School, District 9. I've been teaching in this American International School for about 1 year, and my class now has approximately 30 students. And before that, I didn't have any experience in teaching or working with children. I even don't know how to communicate with children. But after 1 year challenging myself, I've come to know how to control the class, and I understand the personalities of the children by then. I feel like I start to love children. And today I would like to share with you a few tips or experiences that helped me to control the class well and survive with the kids over the last 1 year. Number 1. The warm-up exercise. Before starting the class, I often do the greeting first. I will ask them some simple questions like, hello children, how are you today? How's the weather today? Or have you had breakfast? And then we will do a little warm-up. It's just like a morning exercise, like hands up, hands out, wave your arms, bend your knees, move your hip. And then we will sing a song or read poetry. You can choose any songs or chants in the Let's Go book. Why I have to let the children do the warm-up exercise? Because I think the warm-up is the very simple way, the good ways to help the children feel relaxed, have fun, and get ready for the lesson. Number 2. Reasonable time division. Normally we have 2 hours to teach English for children in a shift, and then we will have a 15 minutes for a recess. In the first 1 hour is the perfect time for us to teach English for children. We can teach the new knowledge, new vocabulary, new sentences. I'm pretty sure that the children, the kids, will obedience and stay focused. And then they will have 15 minutes for a recess. After that, the children often become excited, or some children get sweaty because of their outdoor activities before, while the others look tired, lazy, and don't want to go back to work. And so I think that the 45 minutes later after the recess is the perfect time to practice and play games. Because my class quite crowded, so I try to minimize the movement activity as least as possible. I try to minimize the games that have to run, to jump, or get out of tables. Remember, we play games to review the lesson, so the children have to think, they have to brainstorm. Number 3, knowledge expansion. In the teaching process, beside the teaching record, I often widen the knowledge in many ways, like I will give them some related vocabularies, tell them some story, or give them some video, some picture. Example, like if today the kids learn the word spider, then I will introduce to them the top 10 extremely poisonous spiders in the world. Or if they learn about the word dinosaur, I will show them some videos about the ancient dinosaur world. So, pictures, or after some video and picture, the kids super duper love it. So, picture and laptop are two things indispensable to me. After the recess is the time to review the lesson, and it takes me pretty much time to compose the lesson plans on the computer. I mean on the PowerPoint. But the kids, they really love it and they always eagerly await it. And we call it speaking time. So these are some tips that I often use to control my class over the last 1 year until now. Hope it's useful for you guys. Thank you for listening, and I just want to give the best wishes for you guys for a happy and successful New Year's. Thank you again.
Hi everyone, today I'd like to share with you some of my experiences with helping our students with their workbooks as well as class management. The first thing, we're helping our students with their workbooks. Usually, I will ask my students to do their exercises in their workbooks right after I finish my lessons so that they can remember all the things that I have taught them. But if they're not time for that, I will let them do it at home and they can ask me some questions related to the lesson if they have in the class. And the second thing is class management. There's many tips out there to keep your class really under control. But I have 2 tips work amazingly for my class. The first tip is keep silence when your students start to make noise or start to talk to each other in the class. Just keep silent for 1 or 2 minutes and your student will realize that you keep silence and then start to focus and ask you why didn't you say anything. And the second tip is playing a game called the silence game. This is a really simple game for the class. The rules is everybody has to keep silence when doing their homework or when noting down. And the last person who can keep their silence to the last minute will be the winner of the game. And the winner of the game will get some kind of gifts like candy or chocolate. And yeah, that's the game that will keep your class in silence. So that's all my experience with those topics. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Happy Learning Year.
My name is Lee. I'm 23 years old. I'm teacher at American International School. Today, I would like to share with you my past teaching experience. Now, let's go. Come on.
With me, I have 5 steps of teaching to make the lessons become more useful and perfect. Now, I will show you. Step 1. Warm up. In this part of the lesson, if you want to attack your students in, you can use an activity that will get them motivated, focused. Moreover, you can show them some videos related to singing or dancing. Next, step 2, presentations. You can present the material to the kids or you can write it on the board. Have them repeat after you 2 or 3 times, and then you can call on a few individuals to say it. You can teach meaning by using of text, pictures, or body language. Next step 3, practice. In this part of the lesson, you can practice the material. This is a great time to do that with a game or an activity such as whisper, tap on the board. Step 4, production. In production, students apply what they have learned to their life. You can ask them what it can or cannot. For example, can you ride a bicycle or can you swim? Finally, review.
Here you can review the lessons by using a funny activity that works with various children. Make it fun. Now I have finished my short practicing experience. This day of the last day we meet together at the party. I wish you get your desires and get lucky next year. I wish the American international schools will be more and more developing and thriving in the future. Goodbye and thank you for watching. Happy New Year!
Thank you so much, Ms. Lee, for sharing with us the very useful 5 steps of teaching. And I can see that I like them.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. But oh, why don't you talk about the students in Bintan?
About the students in Bintan, actually I have just taught them maybe in one course only up to now. But I see that I'm never tired of teaching them because it's about the characteristics of the students in the class. Maybe they are very good educated, they quite obedient to the teacher in the class, and they're very motivated in this, the spirit of the student are very motivated. And when the first time I came to the class to teach them, they're very friendly. They say something very nicely to me.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful to the last teacher of the class so that I can see the class is also well teaching. All the time. And whenever I offer them the task in the class or at home, they do it very well. Kind of good followers of the teacher. And I never see them tired of teaching them in the class.
Yeah. Yes. How about the staff and the teachers in there?
The staffs and the teachers in Bintan. First of all, I would like to mention about the staffs here. They are very hardworking. You can see that at the campus. All the time, you can see that there are a lot of customers, learners, the parents of the students come all together, and there are a lot of situations for them to solve at the same time, and a lot of tasks for them to do at the same time. But they can, arrange it. They can manage them very well. Like to start a book, the CDs, to communicate to the parents. All the same time, but they can do it. They can solve the problem very well, hardworking, and very good communication skills as well.
Yeah, exactly what I am experiencing.
Yeah.
And New Year is coming.
And about the teacher, I forgot to tell you about the teacher. It's very funny for me to talk about the teachers there because Bintan is very far from Human City. Maybe 1 hour for us to go on the way on the car. We follow on the car on the teachers. We follow the car of the center to come to the campuses in Bintan. But we never seek out a way because actually the time here is so hot. And just imagine the way to come there. It's so hot. You cannot stand for that. But actually, I do not feel tired of the way. Because on the car, there are some teachers like Miss Me or Miss Stone or even you. You guys are very funny. All the time, you are very enthusiastic to tell us the funny stories, the funny students, the experience you share with us. It's very motivating to me, and I do not feel anything like tired of the way to come here. It's always happy to me.
I know that's exactly. And the New Year is coming. What do you want to talk for this occasion?
For the coming New Year, everybody is waiting for it, and me too. I'm very happy to welcome the New Year. First of all, I would like to say something nicely to the director. I mean, Mr. and Mr. Bob, and they have opened this center, a very wonderful working place for us. It offers us a lot of experience to teach, and we can learn a lot of things from them. They organize all of the things of the center very well. And many thanks to the staff and the managers here, because without them, we cannot do anything. Yeah, just come to the classes. So yeah, with the help of them, you can see that it's very systematic for us to do here, and the center is very structural from hierarchy. Yeah, from the staff to the managers and the director. It's all the things are perfect for me and for you and for everyone to work in. Until the new year is coming, so best wishes to you. Hope all of you get the very, very achievements for the new year, a success in your working, and everything will be perfect for the new year. Yeah.
And now we say some things.
Yeah.
Happy New Year!
Nhân dịp Tất niên năm 2016 của Anh Ngữ Thế Mỹ, xin kính chúc tất cả các bạn bè đồng nghiệp cũng như là mọi người có một mùa xuân tràn đầy hạnh phúc. Thời sang năm mới thì kính chúc tất cả các bạn cùng đón mùa xuân thật là vui vẻ, hạnh phúc bên gia đình. Và trong năm 2016 mong rằng tất cả chúng ta sẽ thành công hơn nữa trong công việc của mình.
Năm cũ sắp qua và năm mới sắp đến, thì nhân dịp buổi party hôm nay, Quang xin chúc tất cả các quý thầy cô và các bạn một năm mới an lành, thành công trong công việc và có một năm hạnh phúc bên người thân và gia đình.
Rồi, nhân dịp năm mới, mình xin chúc toàn thể quý thầy cô và các bạn nhân viên của trường Anh ngữ quốc tế Mỹ gặp nhiều may mắn, thành công và sức khỏe.
Happy New Year!